here with her singing ass. Let's get to the show.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and today I'm making some delicious sesame chicken and plain white rice. Let's get it. Alright y'all, it's time to season the meat, baby, because you know we gotta season the meat. In this bowl we have some clean, thick thighs that save lives, that are skinless, boneless. We've cut them up into beautiful pieces. We're gonna go ahead and start off with some of that onion powder. We're gonna throw in some garlic powder, some organic garlic powder, because you know we love garlic around these parts. Come on now, we love garlic around these parts. We're gonna throw in some ginger. Yes, God, honey, some ginger. Very delicious. And we're going to also throw in some paprika. Hey, paprika, what up, girl? What's up, girl? Go ahead, throw you up in this bowl. You feel me? All right, then we got some Maggi seasoning. We're going to go ahead and throw in that Maggi seasoning. I love how Maggi amplifies flavor. It's so delicious. And we're going to also throw in some cornstarch. All right, so now we're going to add in 2 egg whites. We have 2 pounds of the thick thighs that save lives. So we're going to add in 2 egg whites. Now we're going to add in some premium soy sauce. And y'all, these flavors add so much umami to this chicken. Do you feel me? We added in that soy sauce, and now I'm gonna grab a glove, left hand side, Mike Jack side. 82 was a good year. It's the thriller. Do you feel me? And this chicken was definitely frightfully delightful. Nah, but sincerely, this chicken was just amazing, and I really enjoyed it. We're also going to throw in some sea salt, just a little bit, because we're not trying to do too much when it comes to the sodium. And the reason being is because this chicken is going to be fried in a delicious crispy coating, in a delicious crispy breading, and then it's going to be coated in a delicious sauce, a multifaceted, multi-flavored level sauce, y'all. I got something for you. Now we're going to add in some fresh ground black pepper, some beautiful fresh ground black pepper, and it's very delicious. Y'all know how I feel about fresh black ground pepper, period. It's delicious. We're going to add in some more cornstarch. Adding a little more cornstarch, because that cornstarch and the egg whites and all of that is going to be the binding that we need to attach to the breading that's going to come up, which is a light, crispy, crunchy bread. And we're using rice flour. All right, rice flour and cornstarch, and it is amazing. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I have never tried potato starch, and I'm going to, and I'm gonna show y'all what I feel about it once I do. Now we're gonna add in some baking soda, because I love trying new things. To me, it's not an either or thing. Like, you got some people that's like, oh, well, you know, AP flour is not good enough, this, that, and the third. Child, if you got that in your pantry, you gonna use it. I have the ability to pay for or buy whatever types of different, whatever the hell I want to. I got some almond flour in there. I got all types of shit in there. Glutinous rice, whatever. So I like to try different things. I just don't feel that it's healthy to bind yourself to certain things like that. Experiment, have fun. Use your palate. Look at this beautiful chicken. We're going to let that sit. I let it sit for about an hour, and then it was, time to bread and fry. Right now, we're going to go ahead and put together this beautiful sauce. This beautiful sauce that was just so delightful and filled with flavor. OMG. And I wanted to I'm going to put the YouTube channel name inside of the video, because I took a couple of the techniques that she used in her video for this sesame chicken, because I've always wanted to make it, and I had an idea about what to do with it, but I just wanted to, I wanted to make it properly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to add in that channel, thank you so much for the technique with the double fry and also using the baking soda to tenderize the meat. You feel me? That was great, and it really made a difference in the chicken. And I used that that baking soda method I made some sweet and sour, or some spicy chili, sweet chili fried rice, something along those lines. But the actual flavor profile in the sauce and on the chicken, that's me. You know, some of the things I never adhere closely to anybody's recipes. And I'm gonna be real with you, because cooking is an art. I'm really into the passion of it, and I really love the different flavors and all of that. You feel me? All right. So I hope you guys have been paying attention. I'm going to do a quick rundown and tell you what all I've put into the sauce so far. Premium soy sauce, minced garlic. We got some Manuka honey, some beautiful, delicious Manuka honey. Oh my goodness, I love this stuff so much. It's the reason why it costs like $30-something for that little jar of honey. It's fire. It's actually delicious. It's a really beautiful quality. It's amazing, y'all. I suggest that you use it. I suggest that you try it, because it's bomb. All right, period. We put some brown sugar, some dark brown sugar, some rice vinegar. Now we're going to add some ketchup, child. It wasn't a lot of ketchup left. Don't worry, I ordered some more. But yeah, we added some ketchup in here because ketchup was in the actual original recipe for this. And so I wanted to stay close to the consistency, because ingredients like that, you want to make sure that, you know, you're not deterring away from the actual integrity of the dish. You know what I'm saying? Some things you can kind of play around with. Some things you kind of got to stay true to form. And that's because of the science behind it. So insert sriracha cha. Sriracha has the beautiful flavor and a beautiful variation of flavor and spice, and it also comes in with that consistency of that ketchup. You feel me what I'm trying to say? And also, hoisin sauce was not added into her recipe. I added it into mine, and I also added oyster sauce because I love those flavors, and I like the way that combo kind of works together. I dig it, and so that's what I decided to do with it. And when I tell y'all this chicken came out perfectly balanced, delicious, and it has so many different notes and pops of flavor, that's what I like. That's what I like. You feel me? Added in that oyster sauce, and now we're gonna whisk this on up because we're about done with this sauce. This sauce is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and it's giving. It is. It's giving what it's supposed to give, Chad. And then we're going to go in with a little bit more fresh ground black pepper, because you want to season every level of your meal. And that's pretty much just it. Go ahead and give that one more whisk. And now it's time to go ahead and prepare our chicken to be fried, y'all. It's time to get our shake 'em up on, because you know we're using that shake 'em up method. Now, one thing that I found extremely interesting and funny is that the other person, the person who I got the technique and stuff from for the sesame chicken itself, in her video, she uses a shake up method too to shake her chicken, but hers is slightly different. She applies her flour to the bottom, and then she puts flour on top of it and then shakes it. And you guys know, if you've watched any of my other chicken videos, I just really like to go ahead and put the chicken on in there and then put the top on, and then we just get to shaking it up, and it, you know, it works perfectly, and the chicken is separate. Now my thing is this video that I saw was 2 years before, I think about, technically maybe like about a year or so before I uploaded mine. Now that is significant, because sometimes people can have the same idea. Great minds do theoretically, can think alike in a lot of different ways. Now, I said that to say this, okay? Sometimes people can come up with the same kind of idea. That happens, because I never heard of her until I, was searching for sesame chicken recipes. Because I do that. I don't know every single recipe in the book. I have my own way of doing things, and sometimes I see other recipes as templates. And if I do that, I always give credit. I don't play around with people or their intellectual property. And I'm quite sure that she's not the first person who's ever made sesame chicken. She didn't invent it. But I want to give respect to the person that I saw those techniques from, and that's what I do. And that's just how you're supposed to do that. And that's just being real. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people that have learned different things from me, but they won't ever just, have the courage or the actual integrity to say so. And whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not going to waste time and spend time being upset about it. But what we are going to do is we're going to get back into this bowl. And what's in this bowl is some rice flour. And there is also cornstarch. And at some point, y'all, I'm going to buy some potato starch. Like I said, I want to see what that crunch is about. Because this chicken was like I'm talking about, she had a crunch on that mug. And I like that. I like the crunchy, good fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? This had a nice little crunch to it. But I am going to try potato starch. That's because I like different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not holding see, when you move through life rigidly, like if you got to do it exactly like this or else it's not. When you live like that, you cut yourself off from so many beautiful just experiences and people and things and places and stuff like that. You gotta be able to enjoy yourself. That's why I cook with the passion. That's why I say it's really great to have a passion for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're enjoying it and you allow other people to enjoy it the way they enjoy it too. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like if somebody comes for me or they talking shit, I used to address a lot of that different stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I see the game that a lot of people play on YouTube is passive aggressive, or they'll think that you talking about them and then they'll just full on fucking attack you and be talking a gang of shit. I don't appreciate that kind of style of communication. I'm more of a straightforward type person. So that's just how I get down. I'll address something. If you act like it don't mean nothing to you, and then you say you over it, but every single time I can tell that you're salty and you're steadily still talking shit, then that's on you. That's why I disconnect myself from certain energies. When I start to see that, I get away from it, because that's nothing but a distraction. That person has placed me as their competition when I don't see them as mine. I don't see these people as my competition. Either you're someone I can potentially network and collaborate with, or you're nothing to me. I don't create enemies. I don't have time for that. Do you feel me what I'm saying? I'm on a whole mission and I'm moving forward with my life. I'm not beefing with nobody. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, God. And I love being at this place now where I'm just saying certain things and I'm not just, because I feel like when you're silent about certain things and you don't say anything, people think that it's okay to continue doing the bullshit that they doing. Or they think that you soft or whatever. Like I said in my other video, most of these people that talk the most gigantic shit, they are not going to brush a fucking grape in a fruit fight. They'll be quick to talk shit and want to go grab a gun. You hear me? That's what a lot of these people be on. So my thing is don't start none, won't be none. Mind your motherfucking business and I'ma mind mine. I don't wish no harm on nobody. I'm not beefing with nobody. I want to see people make it, especially my own people. I don't have time for that dummy shit. For real. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? The people that come through here, watch me, y'all interact with me, it's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? What Big Sean say? He said something along the lines of, I don't even know these people to hate you. You know what I'm saying? So it's love. That's why when I see people talking down on me, or I feel that all too familiar feeling of that negativity or that shade, I think about matcha. I think about matcha tea. Matcha tea thrives and grows in the shade.
So
Your shade is not going to stop this matcha from growing. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about myself as like I'm a tea leaf directly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being that literal with it because you won't be able to cut me down. You understand? But it's just moving forward with my life, doing what makes sense, experiencing new things. I'm growing. And again, thank you to everybody that came through, subscribe, that comes through, watches my videos. I love y'all from my heart, and I really appreciate y'all because I am really building something for myself, my community, my children. The things that I do now is going to service them well. What I'm working on now is going to help so many people. And who would want to stop a process like that? Who would want to stop something like that? Exactly. I hope and wish and pray for nothing but peace of mind, clarity, love, you know what I'm saying, growth, happiness for any and everybody at the sound of my voice. Even if you don't like me, as long as what you trying to do don't mix in with what I'm trying to do, man, live your life. Live your life. Be happy, you know? And that's just all I got to say about that. But now, in the wok, I added the sauce. Of course, y'all saw that. I fried the chicken. Let's go ahead and revert back a little bit. I fried the chicken twice. You know, I did that first fry, then we went back for a double fry to get that extra crunch. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to add in the slurry to our sauce. And also to the sauce, I added some sesame seeds, and I also added some parsley, and I love it because of what it does with the color and everything. And now y'all gonna start to see this sauce get thick, you know what I'm saying? And as it gets thick, we just gonna throw in a bunch of chicken. It's a raining chicken, hallelujah, it's raining chicken. Hey, hey. Okay, that's enough because I'm not finna get copywritten. You feel me? So now we have a beautiful mountain of crispy, delicious, super well seasoned, balanced, just flavorful fried chicken. And we're going to toss that beautifully in that sauce. Do you feel me? Yes, God, honey. Yes, God. And y'all, I am excited. A few of the things I'm excited about, like I said, I really see how my consistency is changing the growth of my channel. Because I used to, it's like I'm stepping over shit I used to trip on, you feel me? And I'm becoming a better person because of it. That's why I say better, not bitter. It doesn't mean that I don't process things or I don't, you know what I mean? It just means that I'm not allowing any of that stuff to stop me or affect me, period. We have a beautiful thinly sliced serrano chili for some heat and some freshness. That's going to be a beautiful contrast inside of this sesame chicken. And it is sesame chicken. So we're going to go ahead and sprinkle in a little bit of toasted sesame seed oil. Beautiful. Yeah, like I don't have no negativity towards nobody. If y'all see me in y'all comment section and I'm, you know, speaking to you amicably, that's what it is. I don't subscribe to people or follow people I don't like. And I'm not talking about romantically. I'm talking about just period. And then I'm the type of person, I'll sit back and watch your content and see what you about before I even hit subscribe.
Yep, chicken done, sauce done, everything done.
In my journey of self-love and just really loving on myself, and this has been for years, you know what I'm saying? This isn't an overnight thing, you feel me? But learning to love self helps me in such a way to be able to love others. And it also helps me in such of a way to accept and receive the love from other people the way that they love. You know what I mean? And that's just, it is what it is. Either you can accept the way a person loves you, or you don't have to. You know what I mean? And everybody has that choice. Everybody literally has that choice. Like I said, I'm all about the peace, the love, but I'm not gonna be out here and let people have me fucked up neither. Sometimes I do have to say exactly how I feel, because that's just how I am. I'm a direct communicating person. But sometimes people will take that and be like, oh, she being mean, this, that, and the third. Da-da-da. But I'm not, though. I'm not. Do y'all see how certain people be trying to treat me? Exactly. So you can't, a lot of people get away with a lot of slick shit, but when somebody come at them directly, then it's, oh my God, like, no, just stop. Just cut that shit out. It's so much money to be made, life to be lived, you know what I'm saying, love to be given. Why waste time on the dumb shit? For real. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I'm out here, I'm just trying to really, like I said, build community, network, love on some folks. Hell, I feel like my people, black people, we deserve so much. We deserve reparations. We deserve to be really treated the way we deserve to be treated. For real. Not all this backhand bullshit. Not all this backbiting bullshit. Not all this, you know what I'm saying, just silliness. It just comes to a point where you just are over it. And I definitely am. Like I said, I'm moving. And I was watching a Korean vegan, and baby, when I tell you, her video really touched my soul. She was like, you don't have imposter syndrome. You're not the imposter. I said, you damn right I'm not. And that really touched me to my soul. I love different types of people, for real. And nobody can keep me from liking what I like or being who I am, because there's nothing wrong with it. And once you leave out of a people-pleasing mindset, you realize just how much life you miss out on trying to walk on eggshells, not trying to hurt some motherfucking body else feelings. They don't have any compassion. But I'm not saying that, oh, I'm here for revenge either, because revenge is bullshit. Like I said, and then you're not gonna feel any better for real after that. And the only thing that you learn is just how far you're willing to stoop to try to get back at somebody else who probably ain't even paying attention to your ass in the first place. Let's be really real. So that's why when I see people that speak directly, that speak from their soul and their passions, you know what I'm saying? When I realize that I'm not the only person I can't expect me directly completely out of another person, because that's not true. Everybody is their own unique them, right? But when you see like-minded individuals who are not afraid to say how they feel, it feels fucking amazing. And that's something that's not to be taken lightly. That's not something to take for granted or to play with. So I don't do that. I show love. I am love. Do you feel me? You are love. When you tap into that, that's the greatest power that you could have. It ain't money. It ain't follower count. It ain't none of that shit. It is the actual love of who you are inside yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I believe that it's really cool to have big followings and stuff like that, especially when, you know what I mean, you putting some worthwhile energy into the world. I'm not downing nobody or nothing. This ain't, oh, well, they got, because I'm working towards my own shit. You feel me? But what I am saying is it's a beautiful thing. It's a very, very beautiful thing when we can see each other as actual human beings and not numbers. And actually look at the humanity, look at the content, look at the soul of the person. You know what I mean? And that's just that, period. Sometimes people think because you cuss, like, oh, she's like the worst person. That's why I just stay away from judgmental ass people. Just be yourself, love yourself, do what you know works for you, and it'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? Do the best that you can to be a decent person to other people. All that pretentious ass shit, I mean, if that's what you into, that's what you into, but you can't expect everybody else to be on that same vibe. And that's just real. you know. But it's all about the love. And y'all, let me tell y'all about this chicken and this rice right quick. Hold up. This chicken and this rice, okay? This is plain white rice, okay? Plain white rice up under this delicious, y'all. I'm talking about flavor to the point to where you don't have to add any extra seasoning to this rice because it's already completely seasoned in totality. It is beautiful. And I also love, let me say this too. I also love people like Tabitha Brown. I do. I feel like everybody has their own things. They do their own things. And I think that Tabitha Brown has a lot to offer a lot of people. And that's a big reason why she's successful in a lot of different ways. And I wish her so much growth and love, and congratulations to her on a lot of different levels. I love seeing the ladies with their books and everything like that, because when I see people that are doing well, I do not get threatened. Okay? I get encouraged. I get inspired. I don't see that as a negative thing or any kind of blow to my confidence. Do you feel what I'm saying? When you really have a high self-esteem or a high self-image, you're not looking at other people, or you're not looking for the flaws in other folks. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm talking about. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can see the beauty in other people and celebrate it. You know what I mean? I don't see anybody as my competition. I just don't see it like that. I just see it as these sisters have worked their way up the ranks. They doing their thing, and they're on their own path. You feel me? Everybody's on their own path. Some people, things take off a lot faster. Some people, things take off a lot slower. But as long as it's taking off, you know what I'm saying? Period. Like, so I don't take my growth for granted by minimizing it, by comparing it to somebody else's life. That is how comparison can be the thief of joy. And nobody can steal my joy, because my joy mine. Period. You feel me? This food was amazing. I enjoyed it. Period. It was so bomb, y'all. I just really enjoyed this plate, y'all, and I love you guys. I love you so much, so very much. I always have such a great time.
That's why I do voiceovers most of the time.
I do these videos because I really feel like I'm connecting to y'all. I'm a real person. Y'all are real people out there. And I just think it's beautiful. And I thank you guys so very much. I love you guys so, so very much. I love you, I love you, I love you, I do. I do love you. Period. All the time we say goodbye to all our YouTube friends. Family, we love you all the way to the end. Thank you for watching this video. So hit that subscribe button and the notification bell too. What it do? I'll see y'all next time. Period. I love you.